So we have a review video today, and it's actually a gun review video. So we're going to be talking about this guy. This is my Taurus Tracker in 44 Magnum. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know I bought this probably 6 months ago. At least 6 months ago, I should say. And I've been shooting it. I've had other people shooting it. I wanted to give it a pretty fair shake since I know a lot of people dislike Taurus. They're not my favorite company either, but I wanted to see exactly how good it would do. It's got now between 600 and 700 rounds somewhere. I kind of lost count in there exactly of both Magnum and 44 Special through it. And it's holding up fairly well, really. So let's take a tabletop look at it, and then some shooting it, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you what I thought. Alrighty, so this is our Taurus Tracker in 44 Magnum. It's roughly the size of a 686 L-frame Smith or a Ruger GP100. It comes in, it's about not quite 5.5 inches long, so like 5.3 inches long, 1.6 inches high, and it weighs in at about 35 ounces. So look up the specs on like an all-frame Smith, and you're going to be pretty close to that. It is a 5-shot 44 Magnum. See here. With a 4-inch ported barrel. So essentially you've got 3 inches and then the porting. So you're going to get, ballistically, it's going to be more like a 3-inch barrel. It is about, I think they're selling around between $450 and $500. I got this one on the deal for less than $400, which is why I bought it. I changed it out. It comes with these kind of rubberized grips with striations on it. If I can, I'll kind of show you a pic up here in the corner on that. But yeah, I did not like them at all. It might tame recoil, but the feel on them was just horrible. So I replaced mine with these Hogue grips. Kind of a little bit better. I mean, I'm not a huge finger groove person, but they seem to fit pretty well. It's a single action, double action, so you can go single or double. Double action pull is pretty heavy. I'm doing this left-handed, so here, we'll flop it around. I'll get it on my right side here. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better in focus. The double action pull, you can see it is, I don't know, maybe 14 pounds or so, 12, 14 pounds. Single action's not bad. You can see it actually breaks pretty crisp. It was a little bit grittier when I first got it, but after a few hundred rounds through it, it kind of started to settle in there. It does have this black finish, which Taurus is calling its black oxide finish. It's not the best. It's kind of more like a Parkerizing look, but black. You can kind of see where it's kind of getting the turn mark on the cylinder, some scuffs and scrapes from holster wear. So right here's a good one. And they're actually, I think it's on this side, you can see there's a little spot of rust that actually started right here that I've been kind of knocking down with some real fine steel wool and oil. So finish is definitely not the same as, say, like a Smith or even a Ruger. I think Ruger finishes actually hold up better than this, but it is what it is. It's not horrible. You just got to learn. You're going to have to take care of this a little bit better than some others. I mean, keep it clean, keep it oiled up, and it's fine. That little spot of rust was my fault. I had it out at the range at a shooting thing and let a bunch of people shoot it, and it goes out in the heat and probably got sweat on it, and yeah, just kind of took a little rust spot there. Now, sights, you got your usual adjustable rear notch, and if you can kind of see down there, little red ramped front. It's kind of hard to get in focus. There we go. So Yep, there's your sight picture right there. Usable. Accuracy is not bad with it. Uh, with 44 specials, especially, it seems to group pretty well. The mags are kind of tougher to group, but it's, like I said, it barks quite a bit. So the first cylinder does a little bit better than every one after that once your hand starts hurting. But, I mean, it's manageable to shoot. If you're used to shooting big bore revolvers, it's going to kick like a big bore. So I'll show a few clips of this being shot, and then I'll come back with kind of my final thoughts on this.
A lot bigger. I don't know if I'd go with the Desert Eagle. No, I appreciate it.
Alrighty. So, there's our tabletop look at it. As you can see, it kicks pretty good with the Magnum loads. 44 specials are actually very pleasant to shoot out of it. If you were going to carry this or do a lot of range shooting with it, the specials are the way to go. I mean, they feel almost like a 38 coming out of this. But the porting on there, I think, helps a lot. As far as everything else I covered, I mean, trigger pull's good. Trigger pull's acceptable. Lockup's fine. Let's see here. It's got a little slap, but when you put it in full lockup, there you go. Doesn't move really. It's a little twitch, which, you know, something like my LCR, it's about the same. I mean, it locks up almost identically to my LCR does. So, it's right there with it. What I like about this is weight and size. For 44 Magnum, it is actually in a pretty compact package. I mean, it really does. It's a very carryable 44 Magnum for less than, say, you know, you're almost half of what a Smith & Wesson 69 is, which is almost the same size gun. You go to like a 329 PD and you're almost, I mean, you're well less than half of a 329 PD. So for half the money, you're getting into something in a 44 mag that you can actually carry. Backpacking, hiking, I mean, you could EDC this. I mean, if you don't mind carrying something with 5 rounds in it, you could EDC this easily. It takes speed loaders. I don't know if I have one loaded. Nope, I don't have a loaded speed loader for you, don't I? But there's an unloaded one. So it takes the HKS, their CA44 speed loaders, or other similar speed loaders. These are meant for the 69 Smith, I believe, but they work perfectly fine on here. I don't know how they work with the original grips, but with these Hogue grips, they actually do fit in there pretty well. It is definitely possible to use them. I have. So, sights are fine. Everything else is fine. The only detractions I have on it, one, double action trigger pull could be better. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, because the single action actually is pretty nice, really. 2, the finish. I know I kind of apologized for the finish and, you know, said about, you know, taking care of it and stuff like that. It's not the best finish in the world, but for the amount of money I have in it, I figure the finish gets too worn, I can have it Cerakoted. I mean, for the amount of money that you're going to pay for it, really, it's not that bad of a deal. Some other detractor points. You hear that? That is the cylinder catch right there. it kind of wobbles around a little bit. I'm not sure, it's kind of been like that for a while. I can move it with my finger, and when you're carrying it, you can hear it kind of wobbling. I mean, it works fine. Might be a simple fact of, I don't know, amount of recoil going through this may have loosened it up. I don't remember it being quite that loose, but it always was a little loose on it. So, I mean, if something like that's going to bother you, I don't know if that's worth complaining about or anything. It functions fine. It just makes noise. That's about it. Like I said, the only detraction I really have is the finish on this gun, and that's something that's fixable. So if you're looking on a bargain for something in 44 mag you could actually carry, I think this works. I mean, for the amount of money you're going to have in it. I know they also make these in a 357 mag. I haven't tried one, but I would not hesitate to buy one in a 357 mag. It seems to be a decent gun. So maybe someday I'll get one in a 357 mag too. Guys, I thank you for checking this out. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I hope you liked the video. Hope you like the content. If you do, please give me a like and share. And if you want to check out some of the other stuff I do live streams almost weekly and try and get some gear reviews in here or there, and even a gun review or two. So if you like that kind of content, give me a subscribe, and you can kind of see more of what I do. Or if you just think I'm an idiot and want to see me make a fool out of myself, you can subscribe for that reason too. I'm perfectly fine with that, really. So I'll do it quite often. Guys, have a good afternoon, and I will talk to you all later.